Look at us go. Getting the rats nest out. I just got my hair done, so yay. It's air drying, and then I'm gonna style it, which is the sun is like really crazy. Okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna style it, and we can kind of see the vibes that we're wanting. Got back to LA, went hiking last night, which was really good, and just very needed to be in nature. I have been like not drinking a lot of caffeine, and so I feel like I'm so tired right now, even though I slept a lot. Also, I still love the red nails. Anyways, I'm gonna make myself a little coffee and dry my hair and get work done and unpack, because even if I only am staying at a place for a short amount of time, or just in general, I love unpacking. It makes your life easier. I love getting organized. I love listening to like a good podcast or something like that, so I'm probably gonna do that. But then we shall see. Keep streaming. You guys are streaming real like crazy. It's actually insane. It's insane. Hi, you guys. Okay, I was working for a while. My hair is air dried. I think I want to curl it, but my room is a mess. My room is a mess. Teddy's with me. I know all my clothes are on my bed. You guys haven't. I need to organize. We're gonna clean my room. We're gonna clean together. You're gonna clean your room too, because I know you have a pile of clothes on your chair. So many emotions today. I feel like, oh my god, this light, this little rainbow. It's so sunny here. So many emotions today. I've just been like feeling a lot. I just journaled for like 30 minutes right before this. And I don't know. There's a lot of, we're gonna have a car chat a little later, because I always like, I don't know. We're gonna definitely do a deep car chat, because that is needed. Like about a couple topics. Ro wanted me to talk about how like overcoming fears, and so we'll talk about that. Teddy. Anyways, okay, I took Teddy downstairs because he needed water. He was coughing. I love the red nails. It's so weird to me. I know I keep like touching my face and putting them up, because it's like when you dye your hair a new color. Like it just, very fun. Anyways, yeah, I need to clean my room and organize it. There's so much to talk about. So yeah, we're gonna talk about overcoming fears, but then also to like what to do when your friends get into relationships and kind of like ditch you, because I know some of you guys are wanting me to talk about friend breakups, or like how to deal with friends, and like finding the quality of friends that you deserve. One of my best friends just sent me a letter with like just the sweetest note in it, and I cried, because I'm like, that is how a friend should treat you. And it's hard when you have friends or relationships that are always toxic, because you don't know anything different and you think that's normal. But I'm telling you, like, once you have that true friend, once you have that true relationship, like that treats you like you deserve, that doesn't take you for granted, because you are amazing and you are enough just as you are, like it like just opens up so much of your brain to like even look back at the past and to be like, wow, like I wasn't crazy during that situation, I don't know if that makes sense. Anyways, okay, before, I'm holding myself accountable because I'm gonna make myself show you guys. Before, a mess. Okay, I'll catch you when I'm doing the after. Hi, you guys. Okay, I'm not finished cleaning my room. I did a little bit of stuff, but I was kind of also not just cleaning and putting away clothes. I was going through old clothes that I want to donate. But it's looking a lot better. I was gonna curl my hair, but then it just air dried. I ended up just putting it in this like messy half up, half down thingy just to put a bow in it. But did some like light casual makeup because I have a thing I'm going to tonight. I love the red nails. I still love the red nails. I am probably gonna go right for a little bit. We definitely still need to talk. I feel like it's gonna be in the car though. We gotta have like a car chat, but just wanted to update you and show you the little, just simple, literally something basic. My allergies are kind of freaking out here too. My throat's really dry. So I'm gonna go get a giant thing of water and make a little snack too, but just wanted to show you this. My ribbon's downstairs, but I love hair ribbons. I love it. Also, look how long my hair is getting. Oh my gosh, obsessed though. Hi you guys, I'm in my car now driving. As I spend a lot of time in LA, it's so dark out, it's only 5:30. Isn't that just ridiculous? Also, people here, I swear, cannot drive. Like, that lady was literally hanging out in the street. What the heck? Anyways, there's like two things we need to talk about. One of them being how to overcome your fears. Now, this is something that obviously I do not know. I do not fully know either. And I think that one of the purposes of life is to keep overcoming our fears, because your fears are actually an indication that that is something you're supposed to be pursuing. In a sense of like, okay, say you have that dance recital, that singing performance, and you're kind of scared, but like fear and excitement actually are the same, like both emotions are like one and the same in a sense. And the fact that there is fear there means that there's this want for it, this desire to, achieve it, or whatever it is, achieve it, have it, whatever it may be. And so I've started looking at my fears as something that is like, it's really hard to describe, but I've tried to like neutralize fear. So instead of looking at something as like, oh my God, that's so scary, I'm like, that's an indication that I'm supposed to go towards that. Because think about it, in relationships, in a goal, in a job, if I had 2 job options and one of them was something I wasn't really scared of, it's probably because I don't really care much about it. And so I don't know, even though this isn't like step by step, but psychologically, just like whenever there is something I'm afraid of, I know that that's an indication to go for it. So if anything, just know that those things that scare you are going to grow you, because that's the only way we grow. The only way we grow is by doing things that are hard for us. If we did things that were easy for us to do, we would never grow. Think about school. It's like we have to learn harder math. We have to learn harder science. We have to learn harder things. Otherwise, we're just going to stay the same. And growing and learning more about yourself is, you know, the ultimate goal, I feel like. And so doing things that scare you, yes, it's scary now, but that is what's going to grow you. That is what's going to make you more confident in yourself. Doing things that scare you is going to give you self-confidence. It's going to give you drive. It's going to give you the ability to believe in yourself more. Every time you do something you're scared of and you push through and you commit to it and you do it, like, you are going to be rewarded for that. That's like on a scientific, oh my God, my hair is crazy, guys. What is happening? On a scientific level, that's what that is. But then, okay, psychologically, that's kind of like big purpose. I'm like rambling on. I'm just gonna rant, okay? Car rants are back. Car rants are back, baby. But so that's kind of like the overall thing. So like, just know that fear in itself is actually a good thing, and it tells you what you should be going towards so that you can grow and become a better version of yourself. Because, you know, every single day, the day you stop growing is the day that you die. Every single day, I want you to become the most authentic version of yourself. And it's going to take time. It's going to take time. We're learning, we're growing, we're loving, we're living. But every time you do something you're a little bit scared of, you're getting closer and closer to the most authentic, honest version of yourself. So that's a good thing. Okay, number 2 about fear is, these are little actual steps you can do, and I do when I'm scared of something. One is I let myself feel the scaredness, but I get it out. Do not keep it in your head, because that I've noticed when I keep it in my head, that is when it can like affect you. So like, if I was scared about, oh my God, I'm releasing a song. If I keep that in my head and I didn't tell anyone I was scared, and I didn't tell my journal, I didn't write it out that I was scared, I wanted to deny it, it's still there. And there's that little fear thought, even though it's not true, it's just the fear thought in my brain telling me I'm so scared of it. I will make sure to get it out. So if you don't have a friend you could talk to, a teacher, just somebody that you trust. You can either talk it out. There's a couple options, okay? You can either talk it out to somebody, and that is one of the best ways to get it from your brain out. Or you can physically write it out. Typing it on a phone or a note is good, but I don't feel like that gets it out. Physically taking a pen and like writing it out on a piece of paper really does get it out. And then the third option you can do is like, you can voice memo it to yourself, or like video yourself, like, you know, make a little video for yourself, but you have to physically get it out of your brain and say, I'm so scared about this. And I have found that is like the first tip that helps me. The second tip I have for like, when you are doing something that's a little scary, guys, my brain I have a million things I want to say. I'm just so overwhelmed today in a good way. Okay, that lighting was good. I love red lighting. Thumbnail? I don't know. But the second tip is to tell yourself you're excited. The second tip is, there is a car next to me playing very loud music with the windows down. Okay. The second tip is to tell yourself you're excited. I know you're like, Lily, what the heck? But the same neurons in your brain when you are excited are actually the same ones that are lit up when you're scared. And when you have a fear about a project or an assignment or a new job, or you're trying to meet new people or new friends, it's the same exact neurons in the brain. Isn't that fascinating? So you can actually trick your body into thinking that you are excited. So I want you to tell yourself, whenever you're scared, tell yourself, look in the mirror and tell yourself before that thing, say, I'm just excited right now. I'm just excited right now. You know when you get those like butterflies in your stomach? It can be from nerves or excitement, because they're one and the same. So those are like 2 things I like to do. And 3, every time I do something that's a little bit scary, I like to give myself a little treat after. I like to give myself a little reward because I'm proud of myself for pushing through it. So that's kind of, you know, obviously there's still things that scare me, and we're all growing and learning together, but those are little steps that I've been taking every time I do something challenging and growing. But those 3 things really help. Really, really help. Okay. On another note, we need to talk about accepting not the love we think we deserve, but the love we actually deserve. Because I'm telling you, it is your time. It is really difficult because for the longest time, I accepted the love I thought I deserved. Because at first it was just all I've known. And so there's like two kind of parts to this thing. You know, if you grow up in a really dysfunctional family or you don't have the best friends or whatever, that's not bad to you, or that doesn't seem like you're being mistreated because it's all that you've known. And so that in itself is like a weird revelation. But then two, once you realize that you deserve more, it is like a whole second part to that, because then you feel guilty for like letting those people go, letting those old friends go, letting that toxic relationship go, whatever it is to you. But I'm telling you, you do not have to accept the love that you've grown up in or accept the love that people have given you in the past just because there is history. Because you deserve a love that puts you first, friends and romantic and business. If you're being mistreated at work and you're being taken advantage of, you are amazing and you have these gifts, and there's somebody who's going to value that without changing you, without making you less than, without making you into a version of yourself that's not you. And it's super difficult. It's really difficult because it goes back to your whole psychology and what you learned. If you learned that this love was normal growing up, it's really difficult to be like, you know what? I can give myself grace for the past, but I want friends who are actually there for me. I want friends who don't flake on me. I want friends who text me back. And I don't know, I just think we all need that reminder, because it can be really difficult. And I'm kind of, you know, everyone's always going through stuff like that, but it is really difficult just growing up, being in your 20s, seeing friends ditch you when they get a boyfriend. Like my friend and I were talking about that because we both kind of gone through that, and it's hard. It's hard to do. And it's like, you can give somebody grace, but my thing is like, I'll always tell somebody twice. I'll always give second chances to somebody who I really care about. And if they say that they want to like continue their friendship or continue their relationship, I'll give them a second chance. We'll talk it out, we'll explain. But then if they do the same thing again after they know how much it hurts me and after they said they would change, then it's like, I can't keep allowing that into my life because I'm hurting myself then. And it is much better to disappoint somebody else than disappoint yourself. And let me just tell you, like, when you stay in friendships that are bad like that, or relationships, or a job where you know your boss is taking advantage of you, like, once you know, it really is difficult to like believe in yourself after allowing yourself to stay in that. So you can always, second chances are amazing, but after that, it's like, how many second chances is okay? No, 1 second chance. You know what I mean? Anyways, I don't know. This is just my ranting right now. I'm gonna make this like one giant video. Like, I'm just putting this whole clip in the vlog. Yeah, I don't know, you guys, but I do know that you will have the friends that see you and that care about you and that think about you. And I'm literally gonna tear up talking about this because I don't know, like relationships and friendships, and like, I love people. I'm a people person. Like, I write songs, I talk about my feelings all day. I love talking to people. Like, it's, oh, you guys died. I was driving through the intersection and you guys fell over, but now you're back. I'm literally gonna tear up talking about this because I feel like for the first time I have really good, oh my god, these cars cannot drive, really good, consistent friends in my life, and who treat me how I deserve and who communicate with me and who are consistent. And it's just really like, I've never had that before, and it really does feel so good. But then it's just really like validating to know, because you know, but it's like, we're built for relationships. We're not, like I always say this, we're not meant to do life alone, okay? It's a good thing to depend on other people. It's a good thing to have people you can call when you want to talk to somebody. Like, I feel like there's this whole culture sometimes where it's like hyper independent, where it's like, you can do it all, girl boss, do it all by yourself. And it's like, that's not normal. We're not meant to do it all by ourselves, and I don't think we have to. Also, even if you can do something by yourself, it doesn't mean you should do it by yourself. That's what I've started to realize too. It's like, I mean, I carry this philosophy over into my work. It's like, I could do everything by myself, right? Like, what's the fun in that? Life is like memories and moments you make with people. And like, you should have people in your life that you can depend on, and they can depend on you as well. You know, it's a two-way street. And I'm just telling you that in order for those people to come, you do have to let the people that are not treating you right go. And that is the hardest part, because you're going to be alone for a season. I always say this because this has happened to me multiple times, where there is going to be those weird periods where you are alone where you don't go out with any friends, where you go to work or you go to school and you come home and you do your homework and you watch TV, you maybe go on TikTok. But I'm telling you, you will find them. You guys keep dying and it's driving me crazy. You guys keep falling over. But I'm telling you, you will find them and you deserve that. I know you know it, but I'm reminding you, you deserve that. You deserve somebody who prioritizes you because you are special and you are amazing, just as you are. Not for anything that you do, not for any connections you have, not for anything, nothing, just you, just your soul. And there's gonna be a person who sees that soul. There's gonna be friends, there's gonna be relationships, there's gonna be people who see that soul and they love it. And there's nothing you could do to change that. And I'm telling you, they are out there and you'll find them. This is for the daily vlog. I got some dinner and Ellie and I are gonna watch Sex Life of College Girl Season 2. The first 2 episodes are out, so yay, but I got a vegan salad and some tofu and a vegan protein bar because I just wanted a little bit of everything. And the hot bar was closed, so I had to get the Caesar salad, but I want this vegan Caesar salad that I haven't had in a while. Anyways, okay, love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.